US industrial production has risen 0.6% in the month of July, beating the estimates. And this comes amidst the tensions around the slowdown in the US manufacturing sector. All three major indices on the Wall Street, though, opened in the red, but the Dow Jones, though, has recovered and is trading positive as of now. Even the S&P 500, meanwhile, is trading around 0.1% down, almost flat if we see the trade, and Nasdaq is around 0.3% in the red. Now, US investors are digesting the key retail earnings from Walmart and Home Depot. Now, Walmart stock surged after the retail giant beat the street expectations for its earnings per share in the last quarter, and there you are seeing the uptick. But what are the next key levels to watch out for when it comes to the US market? Let's get more insight on this, and we are being joined by Mr. Manish Singh, who is the Chief Investment Officer at Crossbridge Capital. Hi, very good evening, Manish. Definitely, the global markets, all in all, are in the uptrend. The US markets are definitely leading them, but in today's trading session, we are seeing some bit of moderation. What do you make of it, and which are the next key levels to be watched out for, and do you expect this uptrend to continue, or the market should take some bit of a breather right now?
Good evening. I would say that the trend is going to continue. As with anything, you can always have a breather for a couple of days. But if you look at it, then the trend is upwards, and there are key reasons why I would say that. If you look at the technicals in terms of the breadth of the market, i.e., number of stocks that are advancing versus declining, which is called the advanced decline line, that touched record high on last Friday. This morning we have seen that, or rather yesterday's close price on S&P has seen a 50% retracement of what you call the Fibonacci number. People use this for technical reasons, and these are very strong indicators which have never been wrong in terms of, is the bottom in? So the bottom is in for the market, and uptrend is going to continue. Whether it is a quick one or takes slightly longer is difficult to forecast, but I'm not concerned about that we are going to see another big low, barring, of course, something which we don't know if something unpredictable happens. But so far, given the market has been taking cue on inflation and Fed, the inflation seems to have peaked, and the Fed in due course will indicate that they are pivoting back as well. And we are also waiting to see the two big rate rises of 75 basis points getting priced in, and the effect of that on the economy, and that will make Fed think again, and they may not have to raise rates big. So all these things make me think that the bottom is in, the uptrend is going to continue, and there's still half of the recovery, at least speaking for S&P, which remains to happen before we see a new high.
Okay, so you are expecting a new high, and the bottom is in place is what you are saying. But Manish, if we have a look at the dollar index, then that is already sitting at an elevated levels. Do you see as a concerning factor for the markets, or the markets can digest that as well?
Not a big concerning factor. I mean, you have to see that the status of dollar basically makes it behave in a certain way. And when the Fed indicates that it is going to pivot away, you would expect that other currencies to take cue from that and get better. However, if the political uncertainty continues, then you will still see people who will be seeking the safety of the dollar. So that has been one big reason why you see dollar strength all the time. And I don't see a challenge to a dollar, speaking strategically what's going to happen. But what will stop the strength of dollar will be the pivot back from Federal Reserve pivoting away from being very hawkish. And that should help other currencies. Mostly the emerging market will benefit from that, because that has been hit hard with respect to the strength of dollar. Of course, euro has also been hit hard, but that's for a different reason. But emerging markets should get relief when Fed pivots and dollar stops strengthening against the emerging market currencies.
Okay, with this, we'll let you go. Thank you so much, Manish, for joining us
My
today
pleasure.
on ET Now and helping with your take on the US markets.